So most people are thinking, hey, I need leads. No one's coming through the door. It's not enough people responding to my meta ads, filling out forms. And what they don't realize is they're not making the most of the people that you do get. So when someone's commenting on your social media posts, for example, let's say you have an Instagram reel or a post you just out the blue made and someone commented, how fast are you replying to their comments? How fast are you answering DMs? When someone fills out a form on your website because they found you on Google, how fast can you book them into your calendar while running your business? Because you have a full day, it's an unplanned thing. You're not on lunch break, you're dealing with a customer, and you see someone, boom, filled out a form for, let's say, tire shop. Fill out a form saying the tires changed. Need a brand new Michelin set tires. How soon can you respond to them and make sure that you get their money in your pocket and provide them the service before they branch off and go to your competitor? That's some people's main problem is that they don't have what we like to call speed to lead. You need to be fast with responding to people. If you can call a prospect or a potential lead and within 30 seconds or within the first minute of them filling out a form or reaching out to you, you have a 391% chance of closing that person as an actual buyer. And if you do it 5 minutes later, then you only have around a 89 to 90% chance or 91% chance of actually closing that person as a potential lead. That is around a 300% difference. So do you understand how important speed to lead is? That is going to be most businesses' number one bottleneck is how fast they can respond. And the second is going to be your follow-up game. If your follow-up game is trash, people always don't want to buy right then. You one of the things that you didn't buy right then that you came back and bought later. Maybe you saw it on TV. Maybe they retargeted you and you saw it on Facebook, then you saw it on Instagram, then you bought it. You need to be keeping some type of system where you can follow up with people and where you're not just guessing, hey, Josh reached out 2 weeks ago, and then you see Josh and you're like, hey, let me reach out to him now. You need to always have this in some type of organized fashion and manner. And it's not really hard. It's just very easy once you want to do it. And once you start getting sales from follow-ups and you just see how important it is and how easily people will buy if you just remind them that they wanted it in the first place, you will take follow-ups to a whole nother game. It's a whole nother game in itself. Very easy to do, but most businesses just don't prioritize it. And that's a big problem because every time you lose money, your competitor makes money that should have been in your pocket. And if that's not what we want, we need to make sure we're getting that down packed.